Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. In this video, I want to ask you that question. How much Deso, decentralized social tokens, should we have to become a millionaire? Well, I'm going to break it down with you, show you what I think is a good amount to hold for most of us. If it sounded interesting, drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Have you seen my video on Deso that talks about the 1% club? That video may shock you all. Make sure you go check it out. Let's see if I can find it, 1%. I do a lot of videos on coins being 1%. This one here, Deso 1% club, that will shock you. That's like basically holding one Bitcoin. Well, how much you would need to become mega rich in Bitcoin if you only had 1%, meaning only 1% of the world can... Anyway, check it out in your own time. Let's talk about this because I think that decentralized social is going to set many people's lives up for greatness. I believe it's going to change a lot of people's lives. This is one of my biggest holdings, you know, just a bit of disclosure. If you watch my channel, you know anyway. And I think that I want to just share my vision on how much I think we need to really become a millionaire with this. Let's take a look at what it did in the past. In the past, this went as high as 139 pounds. The tokenomics to this, it has 10 million coins, well 10.8 million in supply. That's its max. You will never get any more than 10.8 million. The reason I spoke about have you seen the 1% club is because this is more scarce than Bitcoin. You know, a lot of the big powers that be, that all the rich people, they go, oh, I'm buying Bitcoin because it's scarce. It's tender looking, juicy, finger licking, barbecue pieces, just can't get it out. Chicken scarce right here. It's just really scarce, really hard to get hold of. I'm keeping it in raw, fresh and organic like Tesco's. You best believe. Anyway, so when I look at this, this is 2 times more scarce, almost. Well, 10.8, 21.6. It's about almost 2 times more scarce, more harder to get hold of. It would be harder, technically speaking, it's harder to get hold of one of these tokens than it would be to get hold of one Bitcoin. It's just, this hasn't had the limelight yet. This hasn't reached crazy prices for people to get really FOMO'd in and go, oh my God, I need to get one. But I believe it will. Because, for those that are new, Deso is the core layer chain for people to be, or developers to build brand new decentralized social media platforms or apps for us to get involved in. And the greatness of it is, when you build a following, you can take your followers with you on the go. We've got these social coins, which you can have a coin, I can have a coin, everyone, talk too fast, can have a coin, and people can buy your coin. And the more successful you become, they become, because your coin pumps up in price, they can sell it on other people, make some gains. And you can come on to things like Diamond app, which is a bit like your Twitter, and you can see a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about over here. So my token price right now, $230. I'm going to get to how much Deso you have, but you have to understand the fundamentals as to what's going to make Deso pump. I believe we will see more tokens in the future. More projects, apps come to this in the future. Stuff that's really going to disrupt other things. I've already done my top 5 on what I think should be, the top 5 projects in this space that we haven't got yet on Deso. So, we'll see what happens as time goes on. But for me, how much should we have? Well, let's work out how high I believe it can go. I think that this is going to sit in the 10s to 20s of billions of pounds, and it sounds crazy, I know. But there's one thing you have to remember this. This has massive eyes paying attention to it. And I'm not talking about retail. I'm talking about big backers, big investors that have already put hundreds of millions into this, or tens of millions. We've got Coinbase Ventures here. We've got the Winklevoss Capital. We've got Arrington XRP Capital. These are big names that you do not want to mess about with, because they understand stuff in the crypto space, right? Look at this. Is this their past? Look, projects which received investments from Arrington XRP Capital. Look, XRP, Algorand, Phantom, Immutable X, Terra Classic before it went, a lot of these projects are big named projects. Ones that some of them are sitting in billions, right? So for me, look, XRP 27 billion, Algorand now a bit short because of what's going on with the whatnot. But in the last cycle, a lot of these went up into billions of market cap. So I believe Deso will go the same way. And that's just one investor, one backer, one VC of the flipping 9 of them or 10 of them that are available. or 13 or whatever it is. I can't remember. Should I count it up with you real quick? I didn't count them. Just went through it quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. 12 or 13. Anyway, I counted it up and I still didn't get it right. Anyway, so what price do I think this can go to? Like I said, 10 to 20 billion. I'm going to keep it real for this video. 10 billion. If this was to, and that is very real, trust me, with everything that's going on in social media right now and people getting censored and stuff, stopped, things new, I believe that this is the way forward. People don't want to get censored anymore. They want to be able to upload happily and freely, and this is going to be the way to do it. 10 billion, you're going to see loads of apps come to this. 10 billion market cap, should it go there? I'm going to divide it by the market cap it is now. It's very realistic, guys. I could be wrong. It could go to 20, 30, 40 billion. We saw things like Chainlink, I'm sure, go to like 20, 30 billion. And I know Chainlink does different things. I'm just saying, like, there was other projects out there that hit these sort of market caps. And I believe that this time around as well, people are more focused. So the crypto market may not be so saturated. What do I mean? Well, tens of thousands of projects have come out in the last cycle. Tens of thousands of coins. Everybody was just throwing money everywhere. I believe you're more smart now. I believe you ain't as dumb as I was back in 2021. I think we're more smart. I think we're going to start focusing on coins that are actually going to do good stuff for us, make us good profits instead of the stupid coins that come out. And this is why you're going to see less saturation and people focus more on these hot projects that can deliver great narratives. This is one of them. So when it goes to this 10 billion market cap, what's the market cap? I said it is now right here. Let me copy this and paste it. Don't know if I did it. 75 million, 76 million. Look how much X gains that I'm talking. Divide it like this. I'm talking 130X gains on our money. If that's the case and you want to become a millionaire, how do you do it then? So do you take, I think you take 1 million. I know, you do the price, hold on. So, because I said there's 130x gains, you have to times the price by 130. So you times £7.28, oh, my phone, £7.28 like this by 130. I'm talking a £948 price for Deso. Let me put my phone on silent. Now you're probably thinking, really? It's not going to go that high? It's too high. I'm telling you now, this has the potential to do so, to Deso. Remember, the supply is so damn tiny. It's scarce. The less tokens that you have in a project, the more likely it is to hit a higher price. Now, I'm just going to try and find other tokens that have like 10 million in supply. I think, is it Maker? I know it's one of these. I think it's Maker. One had 1 million and one had 10 million. I think Maker had 10 million. That had 1 million. Is it, what was the other one that had 10 million? There was Maker and there was, it's going to bug me. Because, I used to sit here looking at different coins that had 10 million. Let me just quickly flip it like this. Is it not like this? On CoinMarketCap. Because you can see, what was the other one? It's on the tip of my tongue, crypto.com. Because I want to show you other coins that have 10 million in supply that could potentially hit higher prices. Well, hold on, this is a fine example. Illuvium. What does Illuvium have? Illuvium has, look at this, Illuvium max supply, it had 10 million to start off with, now it's got 9.6 million. Let's just have a look at how high Illuvium went. Hold on a minute, change this to all. Illuvium went as high in the last cycle as, look at this, look, £1,321. Literally, let that sink in, because this is going to show you how high prices can really go for these coins. Look, right now at the all-time low, Illuvium sitting about 40 quid. This is a coin with roughly 10 million max supply. Deso's the same. It wouldn't surprise me if Deso jumps up to 40 quid and it just sits there chilling with an ice cream. What's this other coin? There was Maker, Compound. It was Compound. I remember now. It was on the tip of my tongue. I was going Compound. Compound has 10 million. Look, watch this. Look, unless it's been burning. 10 million tokens. How high did Compound go in the last cycle? I'm going to show you this. And again, I know these coins do different things, but the supply, you can get a good insight as to how high coins can go based on the supply. Look at this. Went as high as, let me get here, I can't get to the top, about 600 quid. If we come down here, £644. So I'm expecting, on the bare minimum, should this perform well in the next bull cycle, which I think it will, decentralized social media will be a big thing. £644 to anywhere from where Illuvium went, £1,300 or higher. right? But I said, what? I'm calling right in the middle of both of them, £948, just under £1,000. So if, each coin is going to be £948 a piece, let me just do this. In order to become a millionaire, that's your millionaire right there. To get £1 million, what'd you do? Divide it by 948, because you're going to be selling each coin. Let me just make sure that's correct. Yep, at £948 a piece. How many tokens do you need? You will need roughly 1,054 tokens. Do you have 1,000 coins? Let me just change this back to Deso because I'm compound now. Do you have 1,054? Is that 1,000? Yeah. Do you have this amount? Because if you have 1,054 Deso, and I know it's kind of hard to get that right now, you could be setting yourself up for greatness. Let me just do this. Hold on. Deso, 1,054. It's a lot of money. I'm talking a £7,673 investment. It's a lot of money for the average person, to be fair. So this will probably be people on the higher tier that got a bit more money to play with. Okay, fine. So you might not be able to become a millionaire, but how much would you need to make 500,000? Let's figure it out. Because like I said, the price of this, I believe it can go to a £948 a price, which means you'll sell each coin at £948. If you wanted to just make £500,000, which is still fantastic money, how much tokens would you need? Look, well, it's essentially half. Divided by 948 coins. £948 a piece. You need 527 coins. How much is it going to cost you to get 527 coins? £3,836. Pounds. That's British pounds, about $4,000, something like that. Do you have 527 Deso? You might already have that. Well, if you don't, maybe you can use this video as a good guide to sort of guide yourself as to where how much tokens you should have, and a great price where we could consider taking profits, which is this here. There's 948 right here. I believe we will see this price in the future. Let's take it a step further. What if you're someone that was just happy with 250,000? Whether it's £250,000 or $250,000, that there is still life-changing for some, right? So let's do this. How many tokens would you need? Divide it by 948, which will be its future price that I believe. You would only need, 263 Deso. Do you have that amount? 263.71. 263.71. Do you have that? That's probably a bit more achievable for more average people. And I still see myself as average. That's a lot of flipping money. Like, I'm talking £1,700. But if you ain't wasting your money, buying a new car, buying a new bag, I just got to say it all the time because people do, constantly going out to eat. If you start focusing on where you're putting your money, maybe you might be able to slowly, over a period of months, gather some money together and buy some more Deso. Make it your long-term goal. Because for me, that's like, you're guaranteed. In my head, I see. Well, look at 263 coins. I see £250,000 or $250,000. So that was that. What if you just was happy with making £100,000, which is a lot of money, or $100,000 that could change your life? You could probably buy a house. You could put mortgage down. So feed your kids, buy whatever they want, conjure nut cornflakes, whatever they want. 100,000. How many would you need? Like I said, 948 is my key price that I'm looking for. You'd need 105 coins. Now this should be very doable for the average person. Let me be precise. 105 coins, 0.48. That is very doable for the average person, where you're not spending your money on stupid things. If you're in crypto projects that you think might not do well and you want to take it out and you're looking for another place to put it, maybe this could be a good spot. £767 is what it will cost you. Do you have that now? Maybe you're not in Deso. Maybe you've been sitting back waiting. I'm just saying, at the time of recording this video, where each Deso token is £7.28 a piece, now could be the good time to buy this. I'm talking $956, euros, 890 euros, yen, 133,586 yen. These are the numbers that I'm talking. Look, Australian dollars, $1,430. So, I don't know, can I flip that up? Because I know a lot of people in Australia are watching me right now. Big up to you. This was sort of like an easy breakdown to show you, how to make life-changing gains with this and how much you would need. Play the video back in your own time to have a look. Shall I go one step further? What if you were just someone happy to, to make 10,000 quid? UK, we call it quid. £10,000 or dollars, whatever you want to call it. How many tokens would you need? Well, I believe £948 would be a price in the future. Look, 10 quid. I'm saying spend £10 right now on Deso. If you're patient, you spend, sorry, it says 10 Deso. I almost got that wrong. £72. I'm saying buy 10 Deso right now. Well, let me just be precise. You're going to need 10.54 Deso. 10.54 Deso at £76, which is probably about $100. Let's see how much that is. Lock in 10 Deso right now. Because if you're happy to make like sort of 10,000 in the future, you know, when this bull cycle kicks off, that's all you need. 10.54 Deso. You sell your 10 Deso or 10 to 11 Deso, bang, $10,000 or British pounds. Let's have a look. £76. Hold on. £76, 73. About 95, just under $100. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Do you want me to do this again with other coins? I haven't done a video like this in a long time. I used to do it back in the day. I think it's time to start doing it now. Why? Because I believe this bull cycle has begun. We're seeing a little healthy pullback, but I think it's begun. We're going to start seeing prices go up and up and up. And this is, you know, at some point we will see Deso sit on a higher price. And you're going to see it at $100 and kick yourself because you didn't just buy a couple right now at £7 a piece. This is not financial advice. Thank you for watching. Become a patron. The link is in my info section. Click it. I have a bunch of tiers. Go for my exclusive, let me find it, VIP partner tier, this one here. It unlocks all my posts so you can see when I'm buying, selling, staking, the lot. Telling you now, you don't want to miss out because they're seeing coins that I bought that you can't see yet. See. It sounds like the S didn't come out. I also have a CEO tier, which is my next tier above. Gives you my super alerts. What is that? Well, you get access to my VIP Telegram group. In there, I talk to you way before I buy, way before I sell. Oh, just bang my laptop. And we're just discussing stuff. You're talking with me up close and personal, discussing coins. And they are buying before I buy, actually, a lot of these coins. And then when I do finally buy, I do the alert. People are buying. It's going up in price. It goes on YouTube, goes even more. I'm just saying, get a quick edge on the market. Come over here, get in early. And yeah, just don't miss out. Thank you for watching. The link is in the info section. Click it, come over. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.